Hello again, it's Representative Rick Larsen, and thanks again for tuning in to this week's Recap with Rick. It was another pretty busy week here, albeit a little shorter as the week wrapped up on Thursday afternoon before Congress adjourned and went to their districts. Members of Congress will be in their districts for the next 2 weeks as we prepare to come back at the end of the month in order to do a variety of things, including pass the first of several appropriations bills to fund the government. But this past week on Thursday, the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee held a hearing with manufacturing stakeholders on the ongoing implementation of the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law and its Buy America provisions, and how those Buy America provisions can help create U.S. jobs and strengthen the U.S. manufacturing sector. And on that point, since the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law passed, the economy has added nearly 800,000 manufacturing jobs, and real manufacturing construction spending in the U.S. has actually doubled. So I think it's fair to say the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law has been very successful in creating jobs in construction and manufacturing. Washington State received some more good news this week as we continue to implement the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law. The U.S. Department of Transportation awarded Seattle-Tacoma International Airport a total of $12.4 million for the airport terminal program to modernize the terminal and more importantly, and most importantly, to widen that access road that you and I continually use and is always backed up. So very excited to see that happen. The money that will go to the SeaTac Airport will both widen the access road as well as redesign the departure end of the arrivals terminal, and will make some changes to make the airport more ADA accessible. So far, the BIL has invested more than $225 million total into Washington State's airports. Unfortunately, this week, the Speaker of the House failed to bring to the floor the National Security Bill, a bill that will strengthen our relationship with Ukraine, with Taiwan, and with Israel. He failed to bring it. Does not mean the bill is dead. It means he's failed to bring it up, but we need to act expeditiously to continue to push back against the unjustified and illegal invasion that Putin foisted upon the people of Ukraine. This bill includes critical humanitarian and security funding for Ukraine as Putin's war nears its now second anniversary. Defending democracy, self-determination, and sovereignty is not a small task, and the U.S. And its NATO allies continue to stand with Ukraine, as I do. I stand with Ukraine, with its young democracy, as it fights back against Putin's illegal invasion. 2 years into the war now, Washington's Ukrainian American community stands strong. And thanks to the efforts of many, Washington has welcomed more than 23,500 Ukrainians since 2022. So with that, I'll be taking a week off next week in the recap, but I'll be back in a few to see you again. And I look forward to getting you updated on what is going on in Congress as well as in the district. Thanks so much.